Hello, welcome to another AIC video. I'm working on some other videos right now, so I'm going to throw this one in, kind of give me some time to finish editing those other ones. But I've been dying to break into this. This is a P3 Tiny Gen 2, if I can speak. This thing is very small, but it is very heavy. And I'm excited to break into this because this has a Core Ultra 9 285. It also has an RTX A1000 8GB graphics card, and this is tiny. And I know it's basically laptop hardware inside of here, so you're not looking at desktop grade stuff, but that's still a lot to pack into this tiny little system. So I want to kind of take a look and see what we got going on here. Actually, let's first look on the front. USB-C to USB-A, headphone, microphone jack, whatever. This is kind of crazy to me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 HDMI mini display ports. Excuse me. So we have 4 mini display ports, and it looks like it's on a separate card. So I think this is a separate physical card. We have 3 more USB. We have HDMI display port, another USB. So we have 6 total USB ports, 1 USB-C, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and possibly 7 display outs, which is kind of crazy. So let's see, which way do you slide? There you go. Oh yeah, that is. Let's get that screw off. Of course, that's too big, so let me grab a different screw bit. I had to get a big bit to get this screw off, and then a smaller one for this one. Honestly, I have no idea how to get this out of there. If it's on some sort of riser card, if that comes out first, or we'll just see if there's any other catches on here. Last thing I want to do is break it, because this thing is super expensive. I'm gonna have to play around with that knot around the camera. Does this come up? So there's the fan assembly that comes up, and it has a pretty beefy heatsink. And that is, I take that back. I was thinking this was laptop grade hardware. That is a socketed CPU, or M.2. And I bet the RAM is under this graphics card. And that's what I'm trying to get to see what we've got. So give me just a second. Let me see if I can get around that off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got the graphics card out. It's there were 2 more screws. So there's one here in the back, then there was one here on the side, and another one here for the actual riser card. So that came out, and this sucker is teeny tiny. RTX A1000. We'll definitely be doing a benchmark on that guy. There's a little riser card that fits down in this slot down here. Now, one thing I'm not seeing is the RAM. I'm wondering if it's under this guy here. Let's go ahead and take that out. Or the smaller. Oh, careful. That is not magnetic. Nope, that is just the chipset, I think. Definitely not a CPU. Huh. Is the RAM soldered on this system? I wonder what this is cooling. It's just this little guy right here. This also isn't touching much more than just some space over here. I'm not quite sure what those pads are covering up. Well, I didn't want to remove the CPU cooler, but it looks like we're going to. Sucker has a lot of copper in it. So we're going to have to repaste that, but I still don't see the memory. So it must be soldered to the back side of the board. It does have 32 gigs, but I'm not taking the motherboard out of this system. It's about as much of a teardown as I'm willing to do at this time. So it is a pretty sick compact system. The fact that it's a socketed LGA, what is that, 1851 socket there, meaning you could upgrade that down the road. Of course, I'm not sure what you would upgrade it to at this point with that Ultra 9 in there, but you know, definitely would be able to do that down the road. I have to see. I'm guessing these are for additional storage if you don't have the graphics card, because the graphics card has no connector there for those. So I'm not sure what these connectors are for. Anyways, that's just a quick teardown of the P3 Tiny Gen 2. Definitely a cool system, and looking forward to giving this a complete review. So let me know what you want to see. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.